Hi, welcome back. I'm Christy, and this is Crochet Creations episode 20. Grab a cup and join me. We'll do our regular Sunday episode. I have a few finished objects, but most of you have already seen them, but that's okay. You didn't see them on the episode, so I'll play them anyway. Regular Folgers with some hazelnut today. It's dreary, raining, sleeting, different. Now it's snowing. It's every time you look out, it's doing something different today. Weekly Sunday D-Stash. The last week we had 2 skeins of Serenity Chunky Premier Deborah Norville. And the winner was drawn, and it was Catherine. So congratulations to Catherine. This week's D-Stash has been posted. It is a cake of Karen latte cakes. This one, it does have a heart in the middle. This one is a striped one. And it is Frozen Ginger. Karen Cakes is a 5 bulky. It is 58% acrylic and 42% nylon. It comes in a great big 8.8 ounce skein or cake, and it has 530 yards on there. If you'd like to try and win that, pop on over to my Facebook page, hit the announcements tab, follow down through until you find the D-Stash for Sunday, and read the rules and make a comment. Most everything I do is community interactive type things, and there's a couple of CALs going on over there, so glance down through that announcements tab and see what's going on if I don't announce it here, because there's a quarterly show and tell that you can post any of your makes as long as they fall into the categories. And there's no double dipping anymore. So you have to make something in order to win something. Just the way it goes. So let's see what else is going on over there. Hats, and More Hats is about to end the month of April. This is the ball of impeccable tweed in charcoal that is available to win if you make a hat and post it in the April post. See that? It's gorgeous. It makes a beautiful hat, and it is 100% acrylic. So pop on over there and post your hats, because I'm gonna pull those winners next Saturday, I believe. Friday is the 1st, so I'll probably end up doing it on Saturday. Okay, so Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge is a all year make along that I co-host with Christy Cook from Tea Doddles, and this month was a theme for new beginnings, and this was or is the kit for a baby blanket that you can win. And if you have a post, or if you would post a picture of your makes for the new beginnings theme over on the yarn page, the Happy Scrappy yarn page, which will be in the links below. All of what I talk about in the video is below. So this is going to come to an end as well. That's why I brought it out, because Saturday I'll be drawing for the month of April out of that post, or out of that page, because that page you just post right in the line feed. There's no actual post for that. It's right, let's see. Yesterday we had our episode number 2 of Hook and Stitch with Chris and Kim, And I'm speechless. It was such a great turnout. Everybody had such a great time. At least I hope you did. And we had 7 girls come on the show, and we gave out a drawing for the interactive people that came on the show, and out of that 7, Christy Cook ended up winning, and she won a tote bag with our logo on it. It was just overall a great day and a great show, and I'm so glad. If you haven't watched it, the replay is up. It's on the Crafty Nomads page, and I will link that below as well. And during the show, we talked about our kale that's going on, and it is making a Lost in Time shawl. And I drew a random winner from the progress photos that are on my Facebook page. You can also find that tab under the announcements. The skein of Shawl in a Ball that was given away yesterday went to the drawing. Heather, the Crochet Witch, she won this skein. Lucky month she's having. So congratulations to Heather. And that was the second random drawing from the progress photos. And then during the live, we also got to talking about all kinds of goodies, and we have 2 drawings going on from that live post. Now, if you want to go watch the live, you can try and win these as well, but it has to be posted on my post over on the Facebook page under the announcements. You will see 2 skeins of Queensland, and each one of these, what I did was I made a little kit. So I made a kit with, you will get 1 cake of Flagstaff Hill, Queensland. This is a wool product, 70% wool, 30% bamboo. And you will get the pattern for Kim Thompson's Avalon Fingerless Mitts. But there's a keyword, and you need to get that keyword from the live video. So if you've already watched the video and you already know, then you know. but I have those kits ready, and I will be drawing that on May 2nd, which I believe is next Saturday. That gives you a week to watch the video and go ahead and get your entries in. Let's see what else. Our next show will probably be around 3 weeks. We don't really want to do it too often, so we're thinking 2 to 3 weeks as we feel we have enough content. And several of the segments now are pretty much announced. So if you go through and watch the video and you see there's segments where we've asked you to bring on a classic item that's at least 25 years old, or bring on something that you really want to share with us that you're working on the week of the show, or 3 weeks between. Like if you start something now and you finish it the week of the show, then that's the week of the show. That's fine. Anything that you're doing current. We're going to have names for the segments that will stay, and those segments will be introduced each episode. So you'll get used to what they are, and you'll know when. And the more people that come on, the more chances you'll have to win things. Okay, well, let's see. I have a pair of those gloves started, so I figured I would show you. This is one of the skeins that I'm giving away in the kits. It is a Queensland Sunshine Coast. It's 70% merino. I got these from Mary Maxim kit, and the kit was 4 fingerless gloves. So I figured, what the heck, I might as well make Kim's gloves. I made them before. I was a tester for that pattern, so I figured I would make another pair. So that's what I showed yesterday during the live. I had made the first one in this set, and it's coming out great. The set is going to be it's going to be matching, because I went ahead and pulled some out of the cake and started with the same color, so that way they would match. So they'll be mauve to a rust color gradient. They're going to be gorgeous. So you can make a pair of those, and if you win the kit. And that's the pattern that we're giving away in the kit. So I figured I would show you those. And then last week, oh no, not last week, Friday, I did a unboxing video, and I said that I was going to add my knit crate into my 500 subscriber box that I'm building. So I wanted to show it on an episode, because I only showed it on an unboxing. And so this sock, I don't think you can see it. Oh, crinkling. Okay, now it's out here. So it's a black and purple heather, and it is a Vitellana. It is 40% merino, 40% Peruvian Highland wool, 20% nylon base, fingering, weight 436 yards. This hank will be going into my 500 subscriber box, along with the little case. It looks like a hook case that came with it. So that, I wanted to make sure I had mentioned that on an episode, and so that's why I brought it back out here. But I'm going to add to it, of course. And then we will draw for 500 subscriber when we hit the 500 subscriber number. And right now it's already up to 423, so it's not going to be long. Okay. Now, oh, I forgot. Back to the Lost in Time shawl cal. I also announced on the live yesterday another one of the grand prizes at the end of the cal, and that is a cake of Stitch Studio by Nicole cotton colors, and this is a 2 fine 1,093 yards of 100% cotton. Isn't that lovely? It's called dark purple, light purple, pink. Sounds like Ice Yarn's colors. Made in Turkey, of course. We were discussing the fact that this is almost exactly the same thing that Hobie is selling, and they don't have that many colors left. They do have a sale right now for $11 a cake. I don't know if you have to buy 4, but I think there's a possibility. And so this cake will go into the grand prize drawing at the end of our cal, which is the end of June. So if you haven't started a Lost in Time shawl yet, I'll link the free pattern down in the description box, and you can start right away. And you can use any yarn, any hook, and it's your own adventure type pattern. If you use a cake like this, you don't have a lot of ends to sew in at the end. But if you want, you can use scraps, and it'll be great. It'll come out wonderful, because I know one of the girls used all her scraps up. And it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. You want to pop on over to my Facebook page and look at all the different Lost in Time shawls going on. There's at least 30 girls doing it. And it is so much fun to see everybody doing it all at the same time. I'm only on row 26. I've showed mine a couple times. Okay, I'll show it again. Just real quick, and then we'll go on to other things. That's up to row 26 now. And I'm using a 8-color palette I bought from Hirschner's. And it is their vintage collection. And it has all the 8 colors in it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm having a great time with it. Okay, and where am I? I am at my... I think I'm at this point. Yep, I finished 2 finished objects this week, one of which you've seen in the live, if you were in the live, and one you may not have, but this was my knit hat I started a couple weeks ago. It is a recipe that Kim Thompson gave me, and you just cast on 84 stitches. And then you do a 2x2 rib for about 6 rows, and then you just knit and knit and knit and knit. And where I was the last time you saw was here. So I finished up. I went about another 2 inches. I started decreasing. I decreased till my 16-inch cable started to be a pain in the butt, and then I cinched the rest. So it's not beautiful. Perfect anyway, but it's very nice for my like 3rd hat I've ever done as far as knitting. I think that the Premier in Beach, Everyday Premier, comes out lovely when you knit it. It's just the right medium weight. I just love it. This hat is so beautiful. I mean, I even want to wear it, and I really meant to make it for a guy, but anybody can wear it. Yep, so that's my finished hat, and it probably will be my last finished hat for April, because I don't think I have one that's halfway even yet to add. So we'll start another monthly hat for the month of May, and it'll have a new brand new drawing and everything. It'll have its own page because I'd rather it's easier to track it. There's so many people doing the hats. It's really nice. I enjoy this monthly cal that's going all year. I really do. It challenges me. Okay, so the next item I had for finished project this week was my pink sweater. I had started it last week, and all it was just I've made so many of them that I usually just start out with about 55 or 60 stitches, and then break for the corners, and then just keep going. And this is just a regular half double crochet stitch all the way down, and then you just, after about 7 or 8 rows, you just break for the sleeves. So really it's just a raglan down. And I did the crab stitch around the bottom, and then around, actually I did it around the whole entire sweater. I went around around the neck. I went everywhere, all the way around the last row with the crab stitch, and also on the sleeves. And it gives it a little ridge there that I really like. So that's in my Etsy shop now. And that's 0 to 3 months. So what I was going to do was take the second skein, because that took one skein. Take the second skein of Mary Maxim Sugar Babies and throw it in my 500 subscriber box. So that's my second addition to that box. And we'll continue to build that. In fact, sorry. In fact, my 400 subscriber box was drawn, and I did announce it last week that it was Maggie Rambus, and she hasn't claimed it yet. So I just thought I'd say her name out there one more time, give her another week, see what happens before I draw another one. Okay, what do we have in here? Okay, so my last thing that I'm going to show you is my new project that I just started. And of course, the dog has to see a deer. That's what's going on. And I'm not going to worry about it because this is real life. And we've discussed that before, that I don't edit. Okay, so remember the skeins of bamboo pop that I got in my haul the other day from Willow Yarns? Well, these are, they never made it on the shelf. They went right into the project bag. And I got the turquoise out, and the this one is called, I don't remember, the Princess Dots, and they are 50% cotton, 50% bamboo. It's a 3 DK weight. And so I got those two out, and I grabbed one of my books with a dress pattern in it from Rebecca Lee, and started a dress. So I started it with the turquoise on the top. Of course, I haven't done the sleeves yet. It's not quite even, the top part is just the yoke so far. And then changed colors, and I'm doing the body of the dress in the, and I don't remember what the colorway is already. I just said it, in the dots. So that's how far I am on the new dress. This is very light, a lot lighter cotton than the other cotton that I used before. And I said to you that it said 3-weight cotton on it, but it's not meant for baby stuff. And this is a lot lighter, a lot better. This I just love it. And it works up nice. I used a F hook on the bodice, and I changed to a G on the bottom, on the body of the dress. So we'll see how that comes out. I should be a lot farther next week with that, maybe even done. So I think that's all I have for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing and all that happy horse. You know what. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye now.